I also have faith that things are going to be just fine.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your life.
We are starting our journey in Eastern Europe, Poland. Warsaw is a capital of the country, the center of business and culture. There is about 2 million inhabitants here, and it is also the biggest foreigners' hub in Poland. The city is attractive due to appealing cost of life and wide job opportunities. The cons mentioned predominantly are high estate prices and problematic bureaucracy. Getting the residence card is not easy peasy. You can get some tips how to obtain it later on in this episode. Biggest fears before coming concern dealing with the language, culture and customs. But in the capital, people are used to a large number of immigrants, so they are open, helpful and usually speak English. Majority of expats came to live in Warsaw because of the job market or family ties. In this episode, you will see some of the city sights, you will have a quick insight into social life, and you will get some advices how to settle down in Warsaw. Make yourself comfortable, and let me introduce you to the main character of the episode, Christina.
Hi!
Christina.
Hello!
Christina is half Mexican, half American, who decided to quit everything in the States and move to another part of the world, with no connections, no relatives, no job pre-arranged, but with 2 kids and a Bible. Let's check how she moved the whole family to Warsaw and how is her life in Warsaw.
I was in Oakland and separated from my ex, moved to my parents in San Diego, and then while in San Diego I couldn't find a job that I was looking for that paid for everything, so I could live not in my parents' house. I was teaching. I was a high school teacher for Spanish, and I was also a domestic violence counselor for about 10 years. So that was my profession. I was looking for the same job in San Diego for about a year, and had really good job interviews that paid a lot of money, but I was just not getting them. So I got frustrated even when I knew the job was mine. So I had 3 jobs and it wasn't enough. So I figured, if I'm gonna have a crappy job that barely pays for something, and I don't even enjoy the city, because I already know the city, I might as well have a crappy job in a city that I actually enjoy, somewhere new, more adventure, that is safe for my kids, that can teach my kids something new, and that I can provide. I just wanted to provide, really. I don't care. I don't care to make a lot of money. I just want to be happy with my kids. That's really all I wanted. I was so frustrated, and also, it's overcrowding my mom's house with my not so quiet kids. So I said, okay, fine. If I don't find a job by June, I'm gonna buy my tickets. Where? I don't know where. I'm just gonna buy my tickets. So I started researching different people that live abroad, and I came across one YouTube video about people living in Poland, and just when I saw that video of Poland, I was like, oh, you know what? That looks like a really nice place. Like, let me look into more. Let me see what else is there. So I just looked into Poland and saw the economy was good. In 2008, they didn't suffer too much, and it was a good place to open up a business. I was like, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go.
beautiful Sunday morning. Today I'm taking you to Christina's house for you to see how she lives. But on the way I'm actually gonna show you the way, a little bit of the residential area for you to feel the vibe of the city. Of course there is not so much traffic today as it's Sunday, but you will get the idea. Easy like a Sunday morning. That's classy, right? Really nice neighborhood. Oh, that's the famous backpack you came with.
Yeah, I came with this backpack and this purse too.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
that's it.
That's really cool.
That's it.
What did you fit in that backpack?
I brought my Bible. That was one of the number one things that needed to be in there. And then one pair of clothes, sandals, because I was wearing sneakers. I was wearing my pajamas and my clothes at the same time in the plane so that I could fit.
Like when you were crossing the gates, you
Yes.
were wearing like 2 sets of clothes on you.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I actually got to the plane, I could just, open up an extra bag and just put my extra clothes in there, and I was already in PJs. The lady next to me, she was like, "That's such a good idea." I was like, "See, I didn't even have to go to the bathroom."
I guess I arrived at the destination. It's a very, very quiet neighborhood. So let's see. I guess that's the actual building. Okay. Oh, quite high. Hi, how are you? Good. Hi.
So that I came to Poland and I had the application of couch surfing that my boyfriend introduced me to. He's like, "Oh yes, you should do your profile, make sure you put some pictures there, otherwise people are gonna think you're a creep or whatever." So I did that. I contacted one person that had like over 100 reviews, and he said, "Yeah, come to my house." Really? Okay. I can sleep on your couch. He's like, "Yeah, okay." And we had barely any English words. I didn't know he was using Google Translate until he told me. Yes. And then, so I got to his house and I was scared to death because it's a man and I'm a girl. So obviously, there's already some kind of like mental oh my gosh, am I going to be safe, right? And first thing, he opens the door and yes, no shirt, no pants, no socks even, you know, just boxers. I mean, thank God he had something. And I was like thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to die? Like, yeah, so. But he was like the nicest person ever. Like, he was really, really a blessing. He was so nice, very, very kind. He fed me, he gave me a bed, he gave me a towel.
So that's your house.
This is my
So,
house,
yeah.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to see the bathroom.
Yeah,
I
sure.
have basic stuff: shower, toilet,
Yeah.
a washer,
Okay.
which is not a common thing to have in the U.S.
Okay.
And
I
at
don't
least
know.
in people's homes, most people go to a laundromat.
Okay.
Yeah. So the kitchen.
I
keep it
can
closed
smell
because
the
I'm
food.
still cooking.
Yeah.
Yes, we're making some chicken, a little rice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some vegetables.
Really nice. A lot of room in it. Like here in the living room,
It's
right?
a lot of room, yeah. So this is the sofa that came with the house. It also turns to a bed.
Okay.
And I got this as a gift. This sofa is also a bed.
Okay. This sofa is a gift, right?
Yes, this is a gift.
Okay.
Gift bed over there too.
Yeah, we have an extra bed too.
There is another bed there. Yeah, and you have the balcony.
And we have the balcony. Yes.
This is a closet.
Michaela. Actually, I really like the balcony.
That's a quite greeny neighborhood, right?
Over there.
Okay, so you're saying here was the barbecue.
No, not barbecue. We just dropped some blankets and
Okay.
and brought some snacks and we read some books.
Okay,
Just like
that's
story
cool.
time and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got this apartment, and the same day I came, I had like my backpack and maybe 2-3 pairs of extra clothes that I had bought while I was here, secondhand, of course. And yeah, and the place had no blankets, and the place smelled like cigarettes, really, really strong, like cigarettes. So I had to leave all the windows open, so it was cold at night, and yeah, so I only used the towel that he let me keep, and that was it for that night. Next day, of course, I went to look for a sleeping bag or something that I could find on the store here a block away. So really happy we have a washer machine inside the apartment, because apparently it comes in every apartment here in Europe. Is like a normal thing where people have washer, when in the US it's not a normal thing to have a washer in your house unless you buy your own. First week in Poland, I didn't want to use my couch surfing host washer machine, so I just took my clothes and I walked to like my Google place that said it was a laundromat, and I went there and it was a dry cleaner. So then I went to another one, and then another one, and then another one, and every single one was a dry cleaner. And for 4 hours I walked and I couldn't find a laundromat. For the love of anything, I couldn't find a laundromat. I don't know how to use this one, okay? It doesn't matter which one you use, it all takes 6 hours. Number 7 works 3 hours.
Okay.
And that's still not normal for me. For over there, it's like 20 minutes
Okay.
to wash clothes.
So you just set one program and you wash all the clothes with one.
Yes, all of them with 7. All of them is like a mix light. That's
Yeah.
what a tip I got from another expat.
I got a lot of the kitchen appliances and a lot of clothes and all the other things from
Yes.
people, basically, like for free, right?
Yes. So like that same week, I went to my church. We had like every 2 weeks we will meet, and I said to the church members, don't buy anything. I'll just take whatever you don't need, whatever you don't want. It's like boom for me. So they were really kind. They gave me a lot of things, more than I asked for, to be honest, because I really just wanted some basic stuff. All the pots I have, they gave me all those pots, all the glasses I have, a water filter, jar, a teapot, towels for the kitchen, and spoons, knives. I got so many knives.
To be safe.
and all the plates they gave me. I didn't even ask for plates, but they gave me plates, they gave me blankets. Oh my gosh, I love them. They are so cool. Like, that was like, man, like, I almost wanted to cry when I received all this stuff.
If you wonder, guys, how is it to move to another country just with a backpack, and I mean not a travel backpack, a school backpack, and boost your wardrobe without even spending a penny on it, that's the real deal for you.
I woke up this morning and wrote you a note. Put it on your pillow with a pack of smokes. Rode back to the space on the dirty train. Packed up my bags and returned again. Freedom Joe, he'll never go. He'll stay with you forever and ever. Freeloading Joe. Freeloading Joe. Freeloading Joe. Freeloading Joe. I didn't want to work so I could be with you. Your one crap job turned into two. A few months more, now the baby's due. Now we're stuck together like crazy glue. A freeloading Joe, he'll never go. He'll stay with you forever and ever.
I think I got a job within the first week. It was in Wrocław, so it's a different city, 4 hours away. But so I got the job and I was excited, but then I was like, but I'm already making friends in Warsaw, so I kept looking here. I went from one place to another, a restaurant, and all the tourist
But you were like
areas.
handing the CVs, or you were
Yes.
applying online, or
First, I went in person. And in person, I got a lot of rejections. They say, sure, just leave your resume here, but we're not hiring. Okay. So then I started applying online, and they say, yeah, come here. Like this preschool, they hired me. They say, yes, we'll do anything. We need someone right now. Right now. I'm like, yeah, I need a job like right now too. So it worked out. I mean, we got that job. Then my kids came, and then I had to take a lot of time off. So unfortunately, I had to look for a different job that applied for that fit my kids' schedule, because the school I was putting my kid in was like an hour away, and to go there and come back, go to the school that was also far from my house. Everything was far. And it wasn't working. Then I said, okay, I need to find another job. Found another job almost immediately. Oh my goodness. So quickly. Almost immediately I found another job with teaching adults, English and Spanish, and which was a lot less work, but it was also less hours, and that means less money. So I was submitting my application for my visa, and I need to earn more money. Taking my child to school, and that's when I was in the tram, and I was like, oh my God, Jesus, please, like, just give me a job anywhere right here in those buildings. Like, just anywhere, any job in one of those buildings. It's like close to the house, close to the kids' school, and it will make everything so much easier.
When you wanted to change the job, you were actually pointing at those buildings, right?
Yep, my finger went from here to here. I said, any of this, I just made a circle, like any of this, like I literally used my fingers. Any of these buildings, please, just give me a job. Doesn't matter what it is, just anything here would be amazing. And I was on this tram right here.
Okay, and you got the job.
I got the job. Within a month, I was already working here.
you mentioned the visa, because you need to earn certain amounts, and is it easy to get it? How do you get around it?
I'm still dealing with it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is complicated, more complicated because it's all in Polish, and at the site there is no people that speak English, and even if they do, they're not gonna speak English to you. I think there's some kind of rule or something, because everywhere else they speak 2 words of English. The Foundation of Somali, and they helped me with my application to submit for my kids, and some paperwork that I need to get in order to submit, and they wrote a letter for me that there's an attorney there that is like non-profit. Of course, it took me 3 days to get the appointment, because I mean, it is free and they have a lot of people waiting to meet with her. The easiest way is probably to be a student or to marry a Polish. I wasn't doing those things. I was told that, you're American, it's easy, you just do like through your own business and it's really easy, blah blah blah. So that's what I did.
You need to earn certain amount of money to get visa, right? Mm-hmm. How much is it?
I think it was like 3,200.
Polish zloty.
Polish zloty, yes. Minimum. And yeah, with the jobs that I got, it was a lot more than that, so I was able to cover that.
What are the costs of living then in Poland? Do you have enough?
I do. I mean, I earn probably 4 times less than what I was making in the US, but I feel like I have a much better quality of life than I have ever had as an adult. Because I can cover for the rent, I can buy my kids clothes, which is something that I have never ever done while living in the US. I can buy food, I can order delivery, I can take them to the movies. It's basic lifestyle things that I wasn't able to do in the US, and I was making tons of much more money.
Wait a sec. For your mommy. Here. Yeah.
Vanilla y mango. Y caramelo lo de caramelo y panela.
Do you like it? Yeah?
About 3 or 4 banks rejected me because I didn't have a visa, or I wasn't European, or that kind of thing. And one of them just didn't happen to have their computers working on that day. Whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I went to ING, they accepted me with just the passport. That was enough, and I didn't have to show any other paperwork, so that made it so easy. And the kids had a place to sit.
Sure.
And they did not bother for the whole time. Like, wow, I can't do that in the US. Like, I had to Google which place has a place for kids, and still it's like hard to find a place. Yes, I mean, like, even if, like, when I take my kids to do, like, some kind of errands that I need to do, like, when I need to open a bank account, like, there's even a space for the kids. Like, that just still amazes me. Like, okay, where did that table with crayons came from? And like, where are my kids? Oh, you're already at the table with another kid? Okay. Oh, I didn't see that coming. But it's just so normal here. Like, people accept kids already before they come into the office, you know, like that's just new to me, and I love it. I love it. The bakery has a table here. The bank has a table. Everywhere you go, like there's like 3 parks within a block, the same block here at my house. That's amazing.
We'll consider this type of park like a fancy type of park. Like in a very upscale neighborhood, you will find this.
Okay.
Not randomly when you walk around the house. Like,
Yeah.
oh wow, there's a fancy park here with a boat, a pirate boat.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And a hammock, you know. It's tight. Can you walk to there? Really, really, really fast? Super fast, like flash. Whoa! Whoa, you okay?
Okay, first you go, because I need to explain why my camera is shaking.
Why is your camera shaking?
Because I'm gonna join you.
Even when I was still in the States, I didn't want to go to Mexico because it's not a safe place to go. I love Mexico, but it's not a safe place to go. So when Poland opportunity came, and then I came here, and I first came by myself without the kids. So I explored to look what it was like, and it was a good place to bring the kids. And yes, I mean, it's safe. I mean, I asked, they said, don't go on the other side of the river. It's not safe. It's very dangerous. Okay, let me ask, what is dangerous? What do you mean by that? And the guy said, well, there was a stabbing about 8 years ago. What? There's like shootings in my neighborhood back in the US, like every night outside my door, you know, like
Crazy,
you
right?
call that dangerous? Okay, that's it. I'm convinced.
Sure.
That's the dangerous side. Okay, got it. I always knew before coming, I said, you know what, I know I don't have a plan. I know it's stupid to make that choice. I know I'm just, you know, adventuring myself. But what I also know is that I have God on my side, and no matter what I do, He is going to take care of me, and He is going to make sure that He's going to provide. He's going to provide. He's going to make a way, and I had that certainty from day one. From day one, I was sure. And that's why I say for everything I do, I always pray. I always pray. If it's really, really hard, then I need to fast. But if they don't, I mean, it's not like a genie or anything like that He's gonna give you everything you want. No, He's not gonna do that. But He is going to provide He has a plan for you, and I know it's good. That's the thing. Like, He tells you what He's giving you, and He tells you you will go through some troubles. And yeah, you know, of course, there's troubles, but I also have faith that things are gonna be just fine.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Hi guys, today is Sunday and religion is a big part of Christina's life. So today we are gonna show you how the religion rituals look like, and we are going just there. Hi!
How are you?
So we are now going to the famous church, right? To Zoe. to see the service? How long does it take?
It should take about an hour. If
Okay.
it takes more, I'm not responsible, but it always takes an hour.
But actually, the entrance, it's not really that common like in a normal church, right?
No, it's a club.
Yeah, that it looks like a dance club actually.
It's really cool actually because it helps with the lighting and the music.
Yeah. Okay.
So it feels like a concert, but you know it's great. It's a great
Okay.
way to praise.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Oddaję się miłości Twej, a przyciąga mnie jej głos. Kiedy moje serce budziło, wskazała mi drogę Twa miłość. Na zawsze już zdobyła mnie.
Ojcze, chcemy dziękować Ci za to, że Ty jesteś z nami zawsze. Bez względu na to, gdzie nas życie zaprowadzi, Ojcze, Ty tam też jesteś. Ojcze, modlę się o każdą osobę, która potrzebuje uzdrowienia. A teraz modlę się o każdą osobę, która jest chora, bez względu na to, jaka to jest choroba, jaki to jest ból, czy to jest uleczalna choroba, czy to jest nieuleczalna choroba. Ja ogłaszam, że Jezus Chrystus jest lekarzem. Jesteś dobrym Bogiem. Cieszymy się, że możemy dzisiaj tutaj być i uwielbiać Twoje imię. Że możemy wywyższyć imię Jezus. Amen.
Jest nasz Bóg, Ojciec, Syn i Święty Duch. Śpiewam Alleluja, śpiewam Alleluja, niebo patrzy zamiast
Poland has been so kind to me. It's like it feels like it was waiting for me. That's how it feels. Like, what took you so long
To go here, right?
Yeah, so I'm really thankful for Poland.
Would you go back?
Why? What for?
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, I moved on.